What is happening, Faith family? Hello, beautiful people on my channel. First off, I want to say thank you so much for all 35,000 of you, 35,000 and not 100 of you that have loved me, considered me, subscribed to me. Some of you are still subscribing as I speak. I thank you in advance. You have given me a new outlook on life. You guys personally have introduced me to so many celebrities, not knowing already that that's not what it's about, but you guys have introduced me to people that I've always wanted to meet, and I thank you guys so much for sharing my reactions and videos and things of that nature. Secondly, I want to start off by saying that I understand that my videos bring a lot of you joy. My videos bring a lot of you guys memories, a lot of you guys reasons as to why you guys listen to great music in the first place, because we can relate on singers, not just singers, but we can relate on singers and real music. And like I said, I'm glad that I've given you guys this peace and enjoy when it comes to watching my channel. I get it just as well as you guys get it from other channels. That's second. Third, I'm going to let you guys in on my life and what's been going on since 2020 has started. Trust me, just as much as you guys don't like this year, neither do I. 2020 has taken a toll on life in general, not even just my life. I'm not even gonna say just my life, because I know it's taken a toll on everybody, including you guys. And 2020 has literally pissed me off. It is if 2020 was a person, I promise you I would be looking for him or her anywhere I possibly can to run my ones, because I'm over 2020. I'm sick of 2020, and if 2021 on the same thing, I'm gonna be just as pissed off as that in that year than I was this year. But nevertheless, I always try to keep the peace spiritually within myself, because I know that God says, in the midst of trouble, you can find peace within me. So I'm trying my best to find peace in the midst of this crazy world and all these crazy things going on. Outside may look beautiful now, but every day is something crazy going on. Rest in peace, Chadwick. I love you so much. We love you. You were such a great person to this world. We don't know what you've done behind closed doors. We don't know the crazy things that you've done, the hurtful things that you've done. We only seen the positive, but all I know is from what I've seen, you are a great person, and nobody is perfect. So rest in peace, Chadwick. We love you. And everybody else who passed away this year, Kobe, Juice World, a lot of people, a lot of celebrities passed away. So rest in peace to you guys. Another thing I want to say is that 2020 has been a year, and with that being said, YouTube is not my only income. And I know a lot of you guys are wondering, Faith, why aren't you posting? Faith, what's going on? Faith, what is it? Okay, so I'm going to elaborate. So in the beginning, not the beginning, but the middle of last year, I believe I told you guys that Miss Kanaya Brown from the channel Brother, she offered to give me a camera of hers. And I was so thankful and just so blessed to know that somebody was even thinking about me in the times that I actually was considering quitting YouTube last time because of, what I couldn't afford. As you guys know, I live with a single mother who tends to need help with certain things when it comes to, financially, whatever it may come to. I help her out when and wherever I can financially. So with that also being said, guys, this is what I deal with on a daily basis. I want you guys to know and see what I go through when it comes to YouTube, and why I can't post as frequently as I used to, and why it's so difficult for me to be consistent on YouTube now. Before, if you guys, as you guys already know, I've been using the same phone since 2017. I've never had a laptop to edit with. I've never had a camera to even record myself, to record myself doing reactions. If you guys don't know, a lot of people use Apple laptops to edit, or to use HP laptops to edit. Me, on the other hand, I can't quite afford that. Knowing, you know, the expense that it costs, you know, especially where I live, it's very, very expensive to get a laptop such as an Apple laptop or an HP laptop that helps you edit correctly on, you know, certain reactions and things of that nature. And so I've been using my iPhone that has now ran out of its source. It's old. Right now I'm on my new iPhone, but I know that the storage plan on that isn't as great. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's scratches and dents all in the corner of this phone. The phone has just ran through, quite frankly. There we go. Quite frankly, the phone has just ran through. I've dropped it. I've had this phone since high school, and so I recently just got a new phone last year. But this is what I deal with, and I want you guys to see why I'm considering. Now, I didn't say I was quitting YouTube. I didn't say this was my message to quit YouTube. But if I was to quit YouTube, this would be my message to you guys. I probably wouldn't make another video about it, but if you guys see me doing more reactions and things of that nature, it's little by little. It's not going to be consistent, only because I don't have the resources in order to be consistent with you guys. There's at least about 30 reactions that I don't have out right now because of this specific problem right now. So I'm showing you guys. See, this is where my camera is on my thing, on my phone, and I'm going to show you guys what happens. That happens every time. Every single time. Now, mind you guys, I don't even have a lot in my photo, like, history. That's my niece, not my niece, but my nephew and my brother, right? Now, let's go to the top. That's how many pictures and photos I have. And it's literally, I think, 100, right? I have 100 videos and pictures, you know, all put together, all in one, in my phone. And yeah, it just always consistently tells me I don't have storage, I don't have enough room in my phone. This is my reaction app that I use. I use iReact to do reactions, and it just does the same thing. Hold on. I'm gonna give it a second, because sometimes it'll think it can download and then it'll just tell me all over again that it won't work. So yeah. And I can't pay for storage or anything with that, because this phone is actually an old phone and it's not on at all. So I can't do anything with it really when it comes to fixing storage or paying for storage or anything like that. So yeah, now you guys know really the real reason. You know, I gave you guys proof. I know sometimes people are like, oh yeah, they just say that, but this is the only source of technology that I have. Shouts out to Kanaya Brown again. I thank you so much for sending me the camera. She did end up sending me the camera. So guys, I do have a camera that I will be able to react of now, but I do not have an Apple laptop, which actually helps me put the footage onto the laptop so I can edit it. Once I edit it, I can then upload it to YouTube. And that's about it. Once I get a laptop, guys, y'all gonna start seeing reactions from me like it's no problem. You're gonna be like, wow, she's just out here just posting and not telling nobody. Or I can't even get a notification when she posts because she's posting so much. But from the looks of it right now, it's just getting a laptop just isn't a possibility. It doesn't seem like it's going to be a possibility. If any of you guys have a random laptop sitting around, or just some you don't want to use anymore, whatever the case may be, please let me know. I would love if, you know, that blessing would come my way, because just like Kanaya did for me, I know for a fact that I can give you guys more, and you guys deserve more. You guys don't deserve, you know, just these random pop-ups of reactions and inconsistency from me. As you guys know, I talk about consistency a lot on this channel and how important it is to make sure you keep up with posting, you know what I mean? And I just hate the fact that I can't do that for you guys. And I'm not saying I can't do it for you right now, because I know sometimes on the week I get weekends off, but I do work a full-time job now. and that takes up majority of my time. When I get off of work, I go straight to sleep. I try my best to get rest, or I go work out, because your girl done got a little chunky in quarantine. So I try my best to keep myself healthy. But other than that, you guys don't deserve inconsistency. You guys don't deserve, spurs of reactions and me, thinking it's going to be consistent, and then stuff like this happens to the point where I can't even post for a various, amount of time, or a certain amount of time, or a period of time. I don't like doing that. So yeah, I just feel like you guys deserve more from me. I have a camera now, so I can say that, but I also would want to get a laptop, but a good one that actually works, and one that I can actually say I can edit and upload on a consistent basis. Me getting a laptop, I won't have an excuse at that point. I won't have an excuse not to upload. I won't have an excuse not to do any of it. I would just work and work and work and just give you guys my all. But I'm a little saddened at the fact that I can't do that right now. I'm not gonna lie, but between now and next month, if any blessings can come my way so I can get this laptop, it would be greatly appreciated. I will put my Cash App down below. You do not have to send me anything whatsoever. I promise you, it's not something like I'm begging you guys to do. But if you want to be a blessing to me to put towards my laptop, I would greatly appreciate it. But other than that, I'm sorry to say so many times, but other than that, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I am so grateful for every single human being that has watched my videos, that has even considered my channel to be one of the dopest channels to react to anything with. I thank you for loving me. I thank you for noticing me, and I thank you for being 100 with me in moments I wasn't 100 with myself. So I love you guys, Faith family. Let's pray this channel does not go anywhere. And let's just stay focused and pray that, it gets better. You know what I mean? Let's pray that it gets better. Let's pray that I get this laptop so I can come back with bangers after bangers after bangers. And, just exude y'all with so much content. So, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see y'all hopefully soon. Bye.